That just pissed me off. Do you understand how mad I was just now? Someone told me no, because I just went through hell trying to convince myself to go on here. This is why I had to come on here. Because I was like I was saying in the first or third live I tried to do, I was like, I was going back and forth with Spirit. I was like, I'm not trying to go on live. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to go on live. I don't. And then they were like, take your black ass on live. I'm not gonna tell you again. So I tried to do it, and then I had all these obstacles from stubbing my toe. So I'm telling myself, okay, fine, I'll go live. You obviously want me to go live for a reason. I do need to go live. I haven't gone in a bit, because last time this happened too. So I went live. So I tried to go live. I'm trying to go. I stubbed my toe. Something, I think like a fly came in here, and that was distracting because my dog doesn't even like flies. Someone pulled up that I didn't want here, so I had to energetically cleanse that out, and then everything really went to shit. There was a lot going on. I was trying to post a video, wasn't allowing me. Earlier today, YouTube was trying to post for hours, wouldn't allow me. Yesterday wasn't trying to allow me to post. I tried to switch my website, web hosting website thing today. Finally tried to do that, wouldn't let me do it. Like, it just wouldn't. Like, very retrograde energy. And I've been I've been patient. I get irritable and then I move on. And this really irritated me, but I had to make sure I hopped on because I don't know why. I don't know. Thank you, Valerie, for the likes. I appreciate it. I'm gonna just go ahead. I don't know. It's like, it says like 2 people in it. Whatever. We're about to do a collective. I'm gonna do this for a little bit, and then I'm gonna have dinner. I'm gonna have an early dinner and a glass of wine. Because that was a lot. That was a lot. I appreciate the likes, though. Thank you so much. But yeah, they definitely are also, as usual, trying to suppress my content. I'm not on that FYP right now. I'm probably not as much as I should be. So let's see what this. Let's start with a quick energy check. Yes, I'm live. I've been trying to go live this whole time. That was annoying. That was annoying. I just did a whole thing on how the hell I got back. Oh, that was a lot. Anyway, you entered at a good time because we're just starting. I'm gonna do a quick energy check-in because the energy's weird. It's I don't like it. And if you don't catch this entire live, I'm gonna try to have the live posted on YouTube. I usually post the lives on all my lives in full on YouTube. If you want to, just listen to it while you're driving or whatever, while you're cleaning, stuff like that. Let's see. What's this moon card? I'm just shuffling now, and then I'm gonna go into it. I'm tasting the garlic bread. No. I hate when they fucking drop. Let me stop cursing. I forgot it's TikTok. Thank you for the likes. The Emperor. Okay, that's exactly what I thought. Okay, so what it looks like, there's like a weird energy right now, and it could come in many ways. Good afternoon. It could be coming in many ways where someone's trying to attack your like foundational settings, and there's levels to that. So this could be them attacking your money. This could be them attacking your the family or like loving dynamic that you have in your life with your partner, or, with your family, like I said, or your friends. Someone could be attacking the foundations of something that's important to you, or something that you feel that you need. I don't know why I said fear, so fear could be significant. Maybe you have a fear of losing this. Someone's trying to attack that in some way. And like I said, there's levels to this. So this could be something as simple as, I'm picking up on something at a gas station, like a weird encounter, or uncomfortable encounter, a negative encounter at a gas station. Take that as resonates. But there's something significant about this. Could be as small as someone just like talking ish, like at work, just gossiping about you at work. So there's a lot of that going around. Also, if you're from my old job watching, you're weird. There's been a lot of that going on in my personal life too. They're just fucking weird. Hope you guys know that you're weird. But anyway, that energy is definitely significant. But I feel like this is definitely something where it could be as simple as that, or it could be as like, it could be as vindictive as like some type of like ex, or like a baby father or baby mother trying to attack you, like in court maybe, or like trying to threaten you. Like, I'm hearing, like, someone be careful if you heard that honk. Someone be careful if, like, you have, like, or if this is, like, a cousin or someone you know, where they're dealing with, like, a partner or ex-partner that could have been, like, they could be, like, a baby father or baby mother. And they're threatening to, like, have someone, like, get jumped or something. It's, like, weird. It's, like, real ghetto. It's weird. That's, like, something about that could be significant, or it could be just, like, a threat as a whole. Like, I'm going to, like, I keep coming back to the job. Someone's getting attacked, like, at work. Or, like, their money, their pockets are getting attacked. Like, someone's trying to come after something that is foundational to them. You know this, too, because you feel like something's off. Like, you've been feeling a little bit off sometimes. Like, you might have been able to balance it well. Like, you're balancing it out well. I don't feel like it's something where you have to worry too much, but I do feel like it's there. There's something weird lingering. And there are other factors that, you know, play a part in that. Like, you know, we had, like, 4 retrogrades. One of them being the Mercury retrograde, which we're in the shadow period, I believe, now. Yeah, we're in the shadow period of right now. That was weird. Like, it was, I don't know. There was a car just slowed down. Like, I didn't recognize the car. It's not a really busy street, but it was just weird because the way they slowed down. Like, they stopped in front of my house and then they kept going. Monitoring spirit energy. Just be careful if there's, like, somebody. I'm feeling like be careful if you have, like, a feminine energy in your life who may try to attack your money, like, try to come after your money. They don't have to be a woman. They could be a man, or they could be whatever gender they resonate with. But it just feels like there's somebody in a space where they want to receive. They're feminine in a negative sense. Like, it's manipulative, it's vindictive, it's very calculated, and I keep hearing vindictive. And if they want to receive, you know what I mean? Like, it's something about them wanting to receive. You may have walked away from this already. I feel like, yeah, you went into something, like, you're not bothered by this, and I think that this is what's bothering them. To be frank. To be honest. Thank you for the likes. I'm not going to stay on too long. So, like I said, but let's just get into it, because this is a weird energy, and then I want to get to something positive. I'm tired of, like, I'm tired of this. Like, this is corny. I want to get to something else. Yeah, what is this? King of Cups energy. 5 of Swords. I'm getting hot. The Tower. The Moon. 3 is alright, okay. We got the 5 of Swords, the King of Cups, the Tower, and the 3 is, what the hell going on with y'all? What's going on? What is this? And it feels like something about a contract. Like, someone could have missed out on something, like a contract, or a contract ended. Ooh, I just figured I got my download of what it means for me. But what does this mean for you guys? And I feel like it's been 4:08 forever. The time just felt like it just went really slow. I feel like it's been 4:08 every time I looked at this clock. I don't know. That might be it. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you so much for the likes and follows and gifts and all that jazz. If you haven't been here for the whole reading, I'm going to post it on YouTube. Yeah. I'm going to try. Hi. I know. They don't put me on the FYP. They be playing with me. I remember back in the day, it wasn't like that. Now it is. That's why I've been on the red and white app with the triangle. That one. I've been over there. I'm getting a little bit more love over there. At least in terms of my content being pushed. So that's where I've been. But I'm going to post this live there. Yeah. Something's going to be exposed, though. All right, if you were dealing with anything, any type of circumstances that could have been avoided, but either could have been avoided or it was worse because of the actions or the mindset of somebody else, that's being towered. That's what's being towered. They caused the tower for you. So if you've been going through a rough time, that's changing. But you're in like the transitional period right now, so it's a little shaky. It's almost like being in the boat where like a boat does the storm. You're like riding the storm out. But you're being protected. It's just a lot of weird energy, but it also feels like spirit is allowing you to see it so you can understand how weird it's been. That it's not, you're not going crazy. You're not, like, you may have been being hard on yourself, maybe thinking like, oh, I'm bugging, I'm tweaking, like, no, you're not. Like, it's weird. Like, people are being weird. Like, I'm feeling like I'm feeling haters, like just hating energy. It doesn't matter if it's men or women around you. I just feel like, or whatever they resonate with, it just feels like a hateful energy. It feels like I can't say it enough. So, like, it just feels like hate. Whatever level that may be. I'm nosy, but I'm always on alert when I'm reading. I always look outside when I'm reading. Black and white could be significant because I just saw black and white, like very vibrant. He was wearing a very vibrant black and white outfit. Black and white could be significant. Yin and yang could be significant. Lightness and darkness could be significant. I got a flash goal. What's a flash goal? I don't know what that is. TikTok be doing too much, okay? Why are y'all doing all that? Let me just be live. Oh, my camera's dirty. I cleaned it before. It's dirty now. Oh, it's just gonna have to be blurry, y'all. I'm sorry. Anyway. This is something that I feel like this has been going on for a long time, but I feel like it's like the final battle. Like I said, if you've been feeling like things have been a little bit heavy for you, or if you've been feeling like things have been rocky or shaky, I'm hearing something about conversations ending. So maybe you've been feeling like you've been having to ghost people, or people have been ghosting you, or just lacking. All that is changing. Like I said, we did have like 4 retrogrades going on. And then like the shadow period of the Mercury retrograde, which is big with like miscommunication and glitches and things like that. We're in that shadow period, so that's going to take about 2 weeks or so. I would say like the 26th might be safest. Don't fully quote me because I wrote it down, but I forgot my journal. It's not over here. On top of that Lionsgate portal was something, right? So like this is like all that energy is all intertwined with this, and this is something I was telling one of my monthly subscribers. I was telling them, like, you gotta like, look, it's been rough. And it's been rough I've told a few people this. It's been rough, but, like, you gotta give yourself some, like, credit. And you also gotta cosmically give this shit some time to settle down. We can't sit there and take everything so serious when we got retrogrades going and specifically Mercury retrograde, just because there's a lot more illusions with that one. But 4 different retrogrades going on. An eclipse. I believe is coming up. We got the 8/8 portal, Lionsgate portal that just passed. Like, don't freak out right now. Like, there's a lot going on. Like, and that affects everybody, as above, so below. So like, let shit settle first before you start making decisions and like kind of panicking, so that you can see everything clearly and see everything laid out in front of you and see what stays. And it's like, okay, this is still here, so this is still a problem. After the dust has settled, and you're riding a storm right now because they want you to have more faith. You're riding a storm. What's this card here? Yeah. They want you to have more faith because you're riding through the storm right now, but you passed the test like a while ago. I almost feel like you had to pass another test that wasn't supposed to happen, but it was like kind of like, all right, like on the way, like it was like a side quest. You've been side questing. But I feel like your time is up. Like you split from something. Like, cuz even my cards, like if you guys could see it, the way my cards are laid out right now is like kind of crazy. I'm not going to show it to you because I'd be tilted down and you're going to see more of what I can't show what's down here. But interesting. It's the way it's set up. It's just like it's split into, it's 8 cards split in half, and then the 9th and 10th card are turned sideways on either side, and it's the 10 of Cups and the Star mirroring each other. So there's something you separated from. Whatever you walked away from or separated from, whatever test you passed, it wasn't as hard as you thought it would be, but it was challenging, like, emotionally for you. So, okay. Thank you for the likes. I don't know, as far as I could tell, it just might be you in here. right now. But let's see. Because either way, I'm going to go on for a little bit more, and then I'm going to post this on the other app. Right. That's fine with me too. Aquarius energy could be significant. The Two of Swords. There might be a wish fulfillment coming in that can't be seen yet. And it might be meant for that. I'm hearing roadmap. Okay, so it might be meant for this to happen. Yeah, there might be some type of confusion being projected on purpose. Like divine confusion. Like, not that, that's not a good way to put it, because confusion isn't of the divine, but more so like they're allowing you to be in a space of mystery and wonder. I'll change the words. So that way you're able to see later down the line when it's safer to, or it's a better time to. I want to like, so can I clear this off and make this look like it's just looking crazy? Let's see. Something you may have been fighting for a long time might finally be coming in, and you don't see the signs of this, like you're being blinded by this. This could also be because they want you to keep going. I'm seeing a flash sale, U.S. service animals. Okay, that's a weird ad, but service animals could be significant. Maybe a sale could be significant. Just take that part as business. But whatever this is, it's coming in quickly. It could be a form of communication too. There might be a little bit of a back and forth because of a misunderstanding. We did talk about the misunderstandings before. This could be something slowly coming in. Stationery could be significant. Journaling could be significant. Writing something down, a letter. Something about wanting to write it down so it's not electronically stored could be significant too. Like a secret, or like a secret note. Like, I don't know, something that seems, I don't know. But what I'm seeing is whatever this is that's coming in, you want this. You want this. You're going to want what this is, but it's coming in slow. So give it some time. I feel like it's transitioning out, as are you. This is something that's going to make you feel fulfilled. This keeps coming out. This is a wish fulfillment. Okay, I love this. Okay. Someone could be rejecting a maternal figure, a toxic feminine energy. Could be a baby mother, could be your mother, could be a grandma, auntie, cousin, friend, I don't know. Either way, what I do see is someone is rejecting or was rejected. So you could be the feminine, you could be the Queen of Cups that was rejected. Just take it as it resonates. But I feel like whatever this rejection was, it was divine protection. And I feel like you know that too. But you're going to see why soon, why it was divine protection. Thank you for the likes. Let me see something here, because I want to see about this. We got Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So Aries energy. I want to see about this Two of Wands. Archangel Gabriel could be significant. Archangel Ariel, Archangel Michael. I don't know if you guys saw that. Damn, I shuffled it too quickly. But as I said, Archangel Michael, the Ace of Swords was there. Leo energy could be significant. Leo season could be significant. Okay, I just saw the Moon, Deception, Justice, Temperance. Okay. Yeah, something's coming in very slow. They're isolating you. So if you've been in a space of isolation, or you feel like every time something's going on, it's like you get separated from it. Like you try to put some effort into something, you get separated from it. You try to connect with people, you get separated from them. You got to call these people off. Your phone dry. Your notifications dry. Like whatever the case is, you're being separated from something on purpose. You are not missing out. If you needed that confirmation to hear that, you are not missing out on anything. You are in a space of receiving. You are the actual divine feminine in this moment. You're the actual Empress in this moment. And it doesn't matter what gender you resonate with. Empress energy in this case just simply means you're able to receive at this time. So if you've been calling in an energy of wanting to receive more because you haven't been getting what you've been putting out, that's coming back in now, because I feel like there's this energy of rejection. You might be seeing the signs of this too. You might have people coming around from your past, from long ago, that may have rejected you in some way, shape, or form, even if you didn't recognize that they were rejecting you then. And they're coming back around trying to get your attention, whether they're liking something or watching your stories or you know, you might have seen them down the street and they would kept staring at you, or you're hearing them talk about you, or you know, things like that. I'm even picking up on somebody tagging someone on like an old Facebook photo, or commenting on an old Facebook photo where you guys are all tagged together. You're like, what the hell? Like, something about that is significant, but something's changing. That's why spiritually they recognize that something good's coming in for you. So they may not recognize it on the surface level, but spiritually they recognize that something good is coming in for you, something abundant is coming in for you, something that's is really it's a wish fulfillment. Like that, the 10 of Cups keeps coming out. Something that is going to fulfill you. It's something that's going to make you feel like you don't really need. And it's like, it's interesting because it's like an up climb. It's like it's interesting. It's because like you've been building on this for a while. And I feel like you've been being isolated more and more because it's coming in. Not because you're not on the right track, but because it's coming in. And they're trying to put you in a receptive space. You had energies around you that did not want you in this receptive space because they recognize that you were the star. If you're going for something that like people are like, oh, you corny as hell for that, or like, oh, like you're so weird for that. Going for something that like people are like, oh, you corny as hell for that, or like, oh, like you're so weird for that, or considered to be, I don't know, whatever the case is, and people are trying to put like I heard salt in your game. Okay, that's old. Maybe an elder or someone who's a little bit older try to like, you know, just knock you, like try to knock your ideas down, try to like put fear into your goals and your ideas and your dreams. Some like they saw you there already. You know what I mean? Like they already saw you there. That's why they're trying to knock you down, because now if you get there or get halfway to that point, people are going to recognize who you are. You know what I mean? Now their stories don't align with who you are, even if that was the past version of you. Now they have to look at themselves in the mirror and look at themselves and see, what have I done with my life in the last X amount of years, or what could I be doing better right now because this person's doing it. Like, there's something about that that's significant. You might have been the brunt of the joke in some instances. And it was like, and you kind of just was like, you didn't like, you may have reacted in the past, but you're not reacting much now. It's kind of like, all right, I'm just going to show you. Like, you're not really giving this attention. Like, I feel like you never really cared. Like, you never really cared. Like, this is not something that, like, and they whatever this is, they keep, I feel like it's like they reopen an old wound on purpose. Like they keep opening and closing it, trying to, like, this is like anytime they're feeling bad, they tap into this. They try to tap into this energy of trying to attack you in some way, shape, or form. Like they invest a lot of energy into this. But this isn't something that you're rejecting this. This is not something that you not what is, not what you don't care. And I think they start to see that, but others are starting to see it as well. And it's not something for them to really understand or whatever. You just got to keep doing what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to allow this to block what you're supposed to be doing, to block your motion. Somebody could be blocking their own motion by allowing the emotions of like maybe people close to you rejecting you or not seeing you, or you're not getting your flowers. You might be allowing that to actually be your block, but then trying to place the blame on other things when it's yourself. So be careful of that. Confirmation. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna let's get into love real quick. See what's going on. I'm gonna also grab my Zoetique Intuitive Messages in 5D deck on my website if you want to purchase. Okay. A little page offer, huh? Okay, so this is a real offer. They're just testing the waters. All right, let's see what this is about. Whether you're in a connection now, whether this is an old person coming in, whether this is a new person that you haven't connected with yet, these are the things that they want to tell you in the 5D, or that they're not expressing, but they're showing it in the 5D. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Please don't, not my man, because he not my ex, we not talking about him. Okay, take what resonates, leave what don't. That's why I don't be bringing these cards out anymore, because people used to get too attached. And I was like, all right, we getting a little too You could book a personal reading at this point. I don't claim that energy because like, girl, I don't care. Just don't. Relax. You don't have to claim it. It's okay. He not gonna see it. Let me stop. Now just to thank you for the follow. Just a little disclaimer. This deck is my draft deck. So the one online is the improved one. This one got typos, but I love it because it was my first one ever. So this is my baby. Okay. So this is the one we gonna work with. Now, somebody might be contacting. I'm gonna just hop between different energies. So I'm actually filling different ones. I try to do like a general. Black could be significant. God, that was the blackest car I've ever seen in my life. Filling different ones. I try to do like a general. Black could be significant. God, that was the blackest car I've ever seen in my life. Somebody might be contacting you in a few months. Whether this is a new connection, whether this is a previous connection that's trying to, or even if you're in a connection, this could be somebody from the past. I just feel like this is, for a lot of you guys, this might... This, honestly, I'm really strongly picking up on, like, a childhood crush or, like, someone from the past that's going to come back in at random. You're going to be like, what? Like, it's going to be, like, something, like, where you're just going to... Hi, Janisha. It's something where you're just gonna be like, what? Why are they contacting? It's something like that. I feel like they're gonna come in love bombing, but maybe a couple of you might really be real. Like, because I did see that in the tarot. They may try to bring up the fact that they're going on vacation soon, or that, like I just got back from vacation, or I'm going on vacation, I'm just planning a trip. Like, trying to like throw it in there as a brag, like as a little gentle brag. Don't take it as somebody trying to be like, trying to flex on you. He or she, or they're not trying to flex on you. They're trying, not in that way. They're trying to let you know that it's possible to do this together. They're hinting that they want to do this with you. I feel like you're comfortable with this person. That's what it feels like. It could be somebody familiar. Now, if this is like a person, this could be somebody you're actually with right now, and they just do a switch up. But I feel like, because I'm like, Venetian energy is definitely like heavy in this right now. Check your Venus, see where your Venus placement is. But this is somebody coming back to, somebody might come back and try to tell you, like, I always had a crush on you, or I always had feelings for you, or if this is somebody new, this is somebody who's gonna they're gonna fall hard, or they're gonna show their feelings hard. They're not afraid to show how they feel. Do not self-sabotage this based off how they look. Do not sabotage this based on how they look. Especially if this is a new person. If this is a new person and they look good, don't assume who they are based off the outside. You know what I mean? Like, don't try to put, don't do it. You say, oh boy. Don't do it. Because this person gonna do a whole 180 on you. You're gonna be like, really? Don't do it. Do not self-sabotage this one. Vet them out. But don't assume just because they look a certain way that they are a certain way. They're something totally different. And it's funny because you may get close to this person and you may ask them, why do you like dress like this? Or why are you like this, but you're really like that? And they may give you whatever answer, but really it's a mask. Like, they could feel this way too. Like, they could feel like they resonate with this. This is another side of them. You're seeing two sides of this person. They could even be a Gemini. But the thing is the outside is definitely like an armor. And I think it's to kind of repel the right person. So if you are still willing to be around them, despite how they may appear to be on the outside, then that means you really are trying to get to know them. And so they kind of open themselves up a little bit more. I don't know why that in it thing just came into mind, but take it as it resonates with that. Let's see. My ego got the best of me. I'm not proud of that. I'm doing well, and I want to share this with you. I wanted to reach out so many times, but I just couldn't. I'm scared. So this is the past energy. You might have two energies coming in. Hey. Hey. If you want to do a reading, you can book a personal at shopzoetique.com. It's in my bio. It's in my link tree. I hope it's in my... I think you got to copy and paste it. I don't know if I'm going to do live pay readings because my phone is dying. I didn't really think about that part. So, but I am available to do a reading if you want to book one. I wanted to reach out so many times, I just couldn't. I'm scared. So yeah. So what I was saying is I'm picking up that it could be actually two energies coming in. It don't matter if you're with somebody or not. And it could be a friend. For some of you guys, one of these people could be actually a friend. But it does feel like you could have already had this happen. It could have already started. There's some people around or energetically around. Like, you know what this feels like? Remember during trigger warning, COVID. I like to give a little pause because people just say trigger warning and then get right into it and don't give anybody like a minute to like breathe. But back when we were, locked down, and how everyone was kind of reconnecting with people from their past, like in high school and stuff like that, like whether it was like on social, like obviously it had to be on social media, but a lot of people were connecting with people from like way back because they had the time to. This feels like that energy a little bit, not the lockdown part, more so the like returning energy. And yeah, we could say because of the retrograde that was happening, it absolutely does play a part, but I also feel like it wouldn't have mattered if it was a retrograde or not. Like, this was timing. This was the divine timing. This had to happen. And I feel like you have to weave, like I said, make sure you're vetting through these people, because you're going to have to weave through and see who's supposed to be here and who's not. And most of them are not supposed to be here, but maybe one or two of them are. And you need to be able to use your intuition to figure out who and what. And you need to be able to use your intuition to figure out if this person comes in, or when this person comes in, and they show up as one way, are you going to prejudge them off the rip? Or are you gonna get to know them a little bit more and figure them out and have the patience? Don't just sit there and have an expectation of, I don't know something by this time, then I'm gonna, like, it's not gonna be on your time, it's gonna be on their time. And are you willing to go through that journey with them, and do you feel like it's right? The moment you don't feel like it's right, pull out, like, you know what I mean? But it feels like it's a test. I feel like this person is tapped in too. And if they're not tapped in, they're very, very spiritually anointed. I'm rubbing my thigh. I don't know why I'm rubbing my thigh, but I'm rubbing the hell out of my thigh, just in a circular motion. I don't know why. Rubbing your thigh could be significant. Rubbing your leg could be significant. Don't people do that when they eat? They be rubbing their leg. It's like an anxious move. I don't know, but I'm rubbing my thigh right now. So, stimming could also be significant. Let's see. I can't say that right now. I can't say what this card says, but it's inappropriate. Oh, I mean, I'm sure I could show it and just not say it, right? Yeah. I hope you caught it. Somebody, oh, okay. Okay. That's because they save pictures. So for someone, they have pictures of you on their phone that they look at, or for some they took online. You could even not know this person, but they could be turned on by you, or the idea of you. Somebody got DM'd recently, and if you got DM'd recently, or you get DM'd soon, like I'm seeing Instagram. They could be one of them. They could be one of those people. They could be one of the people you need to connect with. Even if it's briefly, there might be something you benefit from it. Of course, vet it out, because like I said, there's a few energies, old and new, and in between, which whatever the hell that means, I just heard that. But that will be coming forward over the course of time, and that's already started. And you need to be able to weave them out, because a lot of them, like I said, are not supposed to be here. I'm jealous. I don't want anyone else to be with you. Okay, so you're going to have this, like, let's please disregard the person from the past that you've had a toxic, you've been sitting there clapping cheeks and whatever, and what have yous, and y'all been doing that for a little bit on and off. Let's not do that anymore. Let's not go back to that one. I feel like that definitely need to be let go. I'm hearing reparations. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but just take that as it resonates. Why my necklace is all messed up. That's bothering me. My Virgo energy is kicking in. My Virgo rising is kicking in. I can see us as a married power couple one day. I'm changing for the better for you, for me, and for us. I pretend I don't care, but I do more than you know. This feels like a very emotionally unstable, toxic ex. They may mean well. They may mean well now, Either way, it don't matter because you moved past this. Do not think that this is your twin flame or divine counterpart just because it's somebody from your past. That's why Spirit wants you to vet it out. I keep hearing it like that, like vet it out. Now, what's that from? Cut it out. What is what is that from? Do I have 2 of this deck? This card? Oh, that was weird. Thank you for the likes. Oh my god, you guys got me to 10,000 likes. Thanks. Appreciate it. I hate this distance between us. I hate the waiting game. I just want to start over. The thought of you turns me on. There's a battle between 2 energies right now. It's a new energy and an old energy. Spiritually, these 2 are at war right now. I can feel it, which is interesting because didn't I end the reading, that last part of the reading where it was split? Where I said the deck's like just automatic, like the spread just split in half? I don't know. That's very weird. Maybe I will do live paid readings. It'll be quick. I don't have anything posted where I can type something and hold it there. Is it about me? Show an intro of yourself to your community. I already do that though, right? I don't know how to do one of those things where you type something and you pin a comment. I never knew how to do that. I never knew. Let me see. This is my Cash App. This is the only thing I have right now to do, and I'm gonna do okay, let's see if that pins. Or if I can pin this. Can I pin it? Period! Period! We first met or crossed paths as teenagers, early 20s, may not have realized it. All right. Let's look into this. I just want a real quick little whoop de whoop, whatever, and I'm gonna do the best I can because I'm on 16%, although it is going slow. Let's see. If you want to do a live paid reading, that's the price right there on Zoetique. For the Zoetique Cash App, that's the only way I can accept it. The moment I get off this live, just go to the website, shopzoetique.com, which is in every post on my page and in my link tree in my bio and all that. Okay, and you can book there. Now, I just want to see a little whoop about this tugging, this 2 energies. It's given the boy is mine. It doesn't matter about the gender. Oh, friend, you're going to have a choice to make. It's going to be clear to you, though. It's going to become clear to you. But I don't want you to feel like the other person was a waste of time. Like, you gained something from both. Some of y'all might be in y'all, like, Nola Darling era. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're going to be dating multiple people. Maybe it's just going to be another option that just comes out of nowhere. Maybe you already the type to date multiple people. But I feel like it's going to be very clear. I can't say that. Why am I getting downloads about stuff that's not... The sun is still up. I can't talk about this. All right, so I'm a hint. Somebody is blessed. Okay? Blessed. Captain Hook, if you will. Take that as it resonates. I'm seeing, like, the phallic symbols in this is sticking out heavily right now. Take it as resonates. That could be you. That could be someone else. That could be the strap on. I don't know. Maybe it's... I don't know. I feel really cheesy, though. Really giddy. Really giddy. An Aquarius energy could be significant. Somebody could come off as like a boss or could have like a certain type of status, so they could be very like known, or they could be popular online, or they could be somebody who like a lot of people want them. They could draw a lot of attention when they go out in public. This could be you. Confirmation verb. Yeah, somebody has money, or if they don't now, they're leading to that space. But I feel like, I think it's interesting because I was trying to pull on both the energies because there was like a tug of war going, and I'm actually it looks like it's going straight to this newer energy, or this more positive energy, which I like this energy. If this is a woman, they're very like, they're both of them, man or woman or whatever gender they resonate with, they're very confident in themselves. But this woman is very, very, she's both ways. She's very feminine and she's very fierce. She can be either or. I don't feel like you should treat her as she's like, treat her delicately, but I feel like she can be either or. And with this masculine energy, it's kind of the same vibe. It's like they're very masculine, very comfortable in their masculinity, but also very emotionally mature. They don't have a problem expressing how they feel, their feelings. And I feel like they have this freedom to do so because they've claimed that a long time ago, and no one can take that from them. And it feels like when they express themselves, people don't see it as weird, or like this man, like I say, this is like a big 250 pounds, 6 foot something man, right? And they sit there and bawl their eyes out. People are not looking at him as weak. They're seeing it as a man expressing himself because he's in pain. They're not seeing it from like a toxic mindset. Like, I feel like this person has found themselves enough to be comfortable in their emotions while also being a dominant man. Like, no one's questioning this man is what I'm picking up on. Interesting. I just got like, I don't know. I just got a confirmation describing someone that fit that description. They popped up as like invite them, and I don't know if they're in this live or not, but I don't know if they're going through that. But if you are, big homie, give me a call after. Anyway, 3 of Swords. Now what's this? Thank you guys so much for liking the live. I appreciate y'all. Somebody is watching. Someone's lurking from the shadows. A toxic feminine. A third party energy. A toxic feminine. Queen of Cups ain't always good. She ain't always motherly and sweet. She also could be a vindictive, bitch. So, and that word vindictive we've been saying that word a lot. Why unpin my thing? I guess no one doing, like, I don't have to do live pay readings, to be frank. To be honest, I don't have to do that. But I'm going to pin it one more again. It's about to be 444 in 2 minutes. Okay. A commitment has ended. Whoa. Okay, so you might be, maybe this person that's contacting you is coming back because they ended a commitment with somebody else. That could be this energy that's lurking. I feel like they whole family, or they got like a team of people that could be lurking, to be frankly honest. There's definitely something ending. That's why this person coming back around. I'm telling you, if you get a late night DM. Get a late night text message. I'm just letting you know. It might have happened already. And it's going to be some bullshit, too, for some of you guys. It's going to be some bullshit. But if this is a new person, let me see. Let's see how you guys might come across each other. Someone might be getting the number of someone they were trying to pursue for a while. That could be significant. Like, if there was someone you really were interested in, or really, I don't know what this energy is, but they keep showing me like downloads and stuff that I don't need to, like, this not the time for this. It's 4:43 and I'm on TikTok. It's not like I can say this. It's not like it's YouTube. I need to start going live on YouTube. Sloppy though. Crazy work. 4:44 on the time. My phone's on 14%, and as far as I can tell, there's only 4 people in here. Oop, it dropped to 3. But that could be significant. That number could be significant. But why sloppy? That's crazy. Why did I need to know that? All right, moving forward. Fun fact, too. I'm supposed to be on my way to a Chris Brown concert. I didn't want to go. I sold my ticket. I'm not that big of a fan, to be honest. But, and I've already seen, I've made money off that man. I've seen him in person. Just out his mind. I was just like, okay, it's time for me to go. That's my cue. That means the party's no longer for me. Time for me to get up on out of here. But I did want to see Cirque du Soleil Chris Brown, because I know he's going to be flying around everywhere for no fucking reason. He is overrated. I wanted to see, I'm not going to lie, I did want to see, like, from his first album, but, like, his old songs, because I was a big fan when I was a kid, but I was only going to go with somebody else. But they're weird. They're being weird, so I don't want to be around them. So why be around someone weird while watching somebody who's also, who be acting weird towards women? I was going to go with a Karuchi shirt. That was going to be a dick. Or a Rihanna shirt. My friend was like, please don't do that. I was dead ass going, I was going to just Karuchi's face. Or her when she was like, get the fuck away from me. When he was like stalking her at one point. Just that scene. Just nothing. No words. Nothing. Just that. That's all I need. Let me stop. But everything is fine when it comes to the you trying to decide on what to do. When it comes on who or what or when and where and why. When it comes to these connections, all these different energies that are circling around you at this time, you're being watched because you're progressing. You've been hearing it a lot, but you're always progressing, right? And you're somebody who's going to be going through this for the rest of your life in different levels. It's going to get better, but I'm saying that you're always going to be going through something where someone's going to try to bring you down. Someone's going to be watching you. People are going to want to come back around because you have a magnetic energy. And I feel like you know this too, but some of y'all do the work to do this, but like you manifest this or you try to call in a magnetic energy for certain things, whether that be you're calling in abundance, you're calling in a soul tribe, you're calling in your divine counterpart, you're calling in money, you're calling whatever the case may be. You can call in those energies with positivity and light and love, but there's always going to be darkness to follow somewhere. When it comes to light, there's darkness. Your light lights up the darkness. You know what I mean? So there's bad and good to everything. That's why when people talk about tarot readers and like, oh, you do witchcraft or you do like hoodoo, voodoo, whatever. Hope you don't put a spell on me or, you know, you doing something negative and blah, 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 blah. It's like, you saying that, but you talking about I love me a scammer. Be so fucking for real. Like, there's light and dark to everything. You know what I mean? That's my point. Like, there's a lightness and a darkness to everything. And, just be careful where you place that energy. And just know that where you're going, there's going to be that to follow, but it doesn't mean that it's going to succeed. It doesn't mean that it's going to overtake or overpower. It doesn't mean it's always going to be this heavy. It's not something for you to fear. It's something for you to acknowledge and know that this comes with the territory. And where you're going is going to come with the territory, but you are it does feel a little bit harder, a little bit more dramatic or painful at times because this is something that you're having to go through now so that it's like practice, so that you're able to, you're armored up and well enough to not be affected by it when you keep going up. And I'm a whole test. I can testify for that myself. So there's no way in the world I'd be sitting here, even if there's only 3 people here now. I've had 3 people, I've had 1 person, I've had 300 people on a live before. And I would never have been able to do that like a few years ago, like a few years prior to that. So, and that took me practice. It took a lot of patience and practice, and it took me having to connect with very, very big figureheads and put myself out there and network and socialize and stuff like that to even be able to feel comfortable to do this online. Not that all of that was online, but just the socializing part as a whole, because I have social anxiety. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. I probably didn't, but I was diagnosed with that. So I just kind of like, when it comes to socializing stuff, a lot of times I just kind of, okay, I gotta go. Like, I get really, really anxious. A lot of people take it personal, but something about that could be significant for you too. There could be something you struggle with a lot, and you're just like, damn, I'm sorry, bro. It wasn't you, it was me. But I don't feel like this is something where you have to, like, you'll have to worry about anything where you're going. Yeah, you're swimming into calmer waters. You're being protected by the divine. This is divinely ordered. You are divinely favored. Everything is going to be okay. Yeah, you're going to be watched and monitored, and people are going to try to copy you. People are going to want to try to, you know, dim your light and make it seem as though you're not progressing forward because they're projecting. But please know that they're telling themselves that every time they look in the damn mirror. It's like a kid, when you hear a kid making fun of another child and they say something. Like, I remember there was this child, not a child anymore, he's a grown-ass man, but when we were kids, I always liked to get tan. Like, I grew up in a house where we liked dark skin. So, you know, I like to go get tan. That was something I enjoyed doing as a child. I just saw it as like, oh, I can get a tan. Like, I just saw it as, oh, I get to be another shade. It's another version of me. Like, that's how I saw it. And I remember, this is high school, and I remember he teased me. He was like, oh, you black as night. You black as night. This kid was way darker than me. Like, significantly darker. Like, I'm like a mocha. I'm like a mocha color. He was like very dark. Like, very dark. I don't know where he's from either. I think he's Nigerian. And I realized in that moment, I said, somebody's telling him that at home. Like, that, it clicked to me. Like, I had him on, because I used to curse him out all the time. He was very easy to curse out. And I was fine as hell. Like, I was that girl in high school too. So, anytime a man made fun of me, we already knew what time it was. So, it wasn't anything. Like, it was like, boy, anyway. But then I realized it clicked to me. I was like, damn, somebody's at home telling you that. Like, somebody's telling you that behind closed doors. That's why you're saying that. Because the things he was saying was starting to not make sense. It had nothing. At that point, he wasn't even talking to me. I don't even think I was there anymore. He started going off. Like, he just went off. And I was sitting there just watching him. And I'm like, damn, somebody's saying that to you. Because you're saying shit that don't have nothing to do with even a woman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was looking in the mirror. And that's something that you experienced. This is my point. My point being, I'm trying to segue it back. I'm doing so good with that, by the way, because I really just be trailing off. But my point being is that you're somebody that kind of triggers that within people. And that's why you may have a hard time connecting fully with others. Like, you may have certain people that you trust, or you might be somebody who's a full lone wolf. But whatever the case may be, this is why you have issues with connecting with others. I don't feel like this new energy is coming in that way. I feel like they may come off that way at first, but this is something where you're going to have to vet them out, because they have had the same experiences as you. I feel like you guys can really help each other, whether this is a friend or this is a lover. But as you progress and move forward, these little obstacles are going to be just that, little obstacles. They are that now, but it's going to seem even more minuscule when you keep climbing up higher. Things are not going to get to you as much because you're able to see the bigger picture, and you're going through that, and you're kind of expanding through that right now. But I feel like it's just not going to be that, like, it's going to make a lot of sense where you're going, where you're transitioning to, especially if you're somebody who just recently lost something. Like I said, I saw like a contract being lost, a partnership, a job, a car, something involving a foundation. That's where I think this whole reading started. We were talking about the attack of your foundations. I don't know what this turned into. This was a love reading. It went from energetic check-in to love reading to, I don't know. But you know, that seems to be it, you guys. Let me pull some I'm gonna pull the Keepers of Light Oracle cards. I have a couple announcements to make. You can't really see me. There's like a little, oh, how beautiful, how lovely. The sun. Ta-da. Okay. But I feel like that lighting is a little bit better because it was making, I mean, TikTok always making my tone a little different. Even be making it look like my teeth are yellow, and it's, I don't know. It'd be pissing me off. But I'm going to wait for, hi, baby. Hello. Oh, hi. Hi, my little nugget. Sorry, I'm going to let you guys know, maybe in a video or something, because I'm not 100% ready yet. That was also something I was dealing with in terms of obstacles today that I've been trying to present to you guys for a little while. Whatever. I'll get to it. We'll get there. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I will see you guys soon. If you missed this live, thank you guys so much for the likes, by the way. Y'all went ham. Jimmy, Aries, I liked the live. You did like the live, didn't you? I appreciate it. No, but really, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Because they be doing me kind of grimy on here. But if you missed this live, I'm going to do my absolute best to post it like by tonight on if I don't post this because TikTok froze the video again like they did last time. I'm gonna post it on my YouTube. My YouTube is on my pinned video. All my information, my contact information is there. And I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully next time it won't be a subscriber only. I don't know what that was, but anyway, thank you guys so much. Next time it won't be a subscriber only. I don't know what that was, but anyway, thank you guys so much. I love you. Yeah, I love you too. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all coming in. All right, I'm gonna try to come on live more. We're gonna try again tomorrow. We'll see. But